What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV Daily, your source for daily tech news. Make sure you subscribe so you know what's going on in the world of tech. How is everyone doing? Before we jump too deep into this video, we do have a contest going on for a Galaxy S22 Ultra and two Redmi phones. It's an international giveaway, and the link is down the link is down below. So check the link out if you're interested. It's with three other YouTubers, Shane Starnes and also Jeff Springer as well. So check it out, guys. With that said, we have a really interesting, cool stuff for you guys today, all about the Galaxy phones and tablets and a bunch of questions. So let's just dive into the tech news. First, our first story of the day is prices. We've been hearing a lot of information about the Galaxy S22 series of phone prices going up, $100 more per phone. But this latest story is saying that the prices are going to stay the same, which is totally cool. And this is coming from Front Page Tech, also known as John Prosser. And he's talking about this on his YouTube video today. But ultimately, what he says in here is that the S22, as you can see from it, is going to be $799. S22 Plus is going to be $999. And the S22 Ultra is going to be $1199. Now, obviously, these are baseline prices, and you can fight with it a little bit and saying like, oh, these phones only have 8 gigs of RAM at these prices, and that they only have 128 gigs of storage. I agree, but these prices are still lower than what we were expecting. And I think most of you will probably end up buying, especially if you're going to buy the Ultra, are probably going to still buy the $1299 version, which is that next step up with 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, and then go up from there as the prices go up. But still, very cool to see this, that the prices are quote unquote staying the same, even if they're giving us potentially a little less for our money in terms of specs. It's still good to see that the prices potentially, because he says he's 100% confident in this, or very confident in it, that the prices are staying the same versus last year. Next up, as you can see from this is the Euro prices for the Galaxy Tab S8 from Roland Quand, and it goes through all configurations and sizes of this tablet, so you can definitely see that it ranges from as little as $749 for the S8 all the way up to the S8 Ultra, 16 gig with 512 gigs of storage for $1599. You also got to remember, if you're going to get that Ultra, you're probably going to want to get the accessories that come along with it, so it's going to add definitely into that price of that, probably putting it close to $2,000 for a tablet at the ultimate price tag. The other thing that you see on here is that obviously you get the Wi-Fi version. That's the other 1612 for $1449. So it's a little bit cheaper, but still it's going to be very, very expensive. European prices, American prices, whatever you're paying for the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra, if you're getting that big boy one, you're going to spend a lot of money. Next up is, I'm not going to show you any screenshots. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but it's about the Galaxy S22 Ultra and the S Pen. I found some marketing images. I'll link the guy that whose Twitter talked about it. You can look through his Twitter feed to find it. But ultimately, he ends up showing us some marketing images, and one of the marketing images shows a Galaxy S22 Ultra, shows an S Pen, and it's not physically writing on the screen, which means that we're gonna get the air gestures with this, which is not a surprise. I mean, if you figure the S Pen goes physically into the phone, you know that it's gonna have Bluetooth functionality. It's gonna charge within the phone. That's why it's all doing that. But just to throw, some confidence into that it should have the air gestures when you use the phone 100% based off of the image that I saw. Your question of the day is, what is the most exciting thing coming up in your life for tech? Let me know in the comments down below. It could be a rumored device such as the Pixel Notepad. It could be one of the S22 phones or the Tab S8. It could be a tri-folding phone. What is the most exciting thing going on in your life that you're excited about for tech? Put it in the comments down below. With that said, let's get into the Q&A portion of the video and drop that beat. First question comes from Marty Since 87. Silly question: is it compatible with a VPN? So he probably doesn't even know I'm answering this question on here, but he's talking about T-Mobile 5G. Yes, it works with a VPN, no problem at all. I did a video on this today, so if you want to check out that video, what I'm talking about, T-Mobile has an internet service providing service for your home that you can sign up for $50 a month. It runs through 5G, incredibly fast speeds. Absolutely love it. Check out my video. NX says, you got a new sub. Love the breakdown of your vids, especially the Q&A. People ask questions, but I would ask myself. Thanks so much. Welcome aboard. It wasn't even a question, but I saw it. It came up in my feed because you wrote the word question. So welcome aboard. I can give you I think you're a bro. I think you're a guy. I'll give you a bro hug. New York's finest. Will the Ultra have the video motion tracking where it follows you and zooms in on you? Don't know for sure if it's going to be able to do that because it doesn't have that front-facing camera. Probably though. I have no idea. I'm going to say yes though. Shajil Sazad, will you review the S22 and Tab S8 series just for the sake of comparison? For example, S22 versus S22 Plus versus S22 Ultra Tab 8, Tab 8. So I'm not going to buy, I don't plan on it anyway, buying all the tablets and the phones. It gets very, very expensive if I end up doing that. That you're looking at, if we tally everything up, you're probably, unless I bought the base version of every single device, you're still looking at basically almost six, I mean, it's probably not $6,000, maybe after, like somewhere probably between like $4,000 and $6,000, which is an incredibly big investment. If, I don't know, I can't see myself doing it. Jerome Gold, great content, thank you. Question, do you think that the release of the S22 Ultra is play, so more people will go after the S22 Ultra instead of the S22 and S20 Plus, or do you think there really is a delay? What's your take? So everything I'm hearing is that there's a delay because of parts. But at the same time, you're like, you could be asking yourself, okay, but why are the other phones coming out later? And I think that plays into the part, you know, they could probably release the Ultra version because it costs more money, it'll bring more money in, there's better profits on higher end items generally. So yeah, I think you're probably right that they probably could release all three phones at the same time. They might not have as many as they expected, but they could at the same time. But by bringing the 22 Ultra out a little bit earlier, it allows them to make a little bit of profit and putting people in that bracket to always want the best. Tisha Brown, what will be the pre-order gifts for the S22 series of phones? I did a video on this, but basically I think it's going to be a monetary value. If you're in America, I think it'll be $150 of credit that you can use. That's my guess. And the last question comes from Paul Erlanda. Says, Greg, question, how much do you think the trade-in value of the Note 20 Ultra would be purchased for the 22 Ultra? My guess is at least 500. Would not be surprised if they put it up to 700, but final answer, I'm going to say 550 bucks. Thanks for your questions. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below with the word question as the first word, and we'll see you down the road. Don't forget about our contest linked in the pinned comment and also in the description of the video. Peace.